today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. As we'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the New England Patriots versus Baker Mayfield and the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's a sight that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get...
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
It was so interesting in the run-up to the draft to talk with different scouts. I got one to tell me that in his notes he wrote down, Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Cincinnati.
Mayfield. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield with it once more.
10 yards to go.
Being chased out left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
First and 10 at the 40.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up second and
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
Number 20.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On the option, Bridgewater calling his own number. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he's going to keep this again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to John Ross. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Patriots 3, Bengals nothing.
Now Baker going to keep this himself. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
By Marcus May. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 7.
From the 17, Mayfield. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Bridgewater to Michelle on the screen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Bridgewater. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Teddy on the keeper. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Here's Mayfield. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. Going deep downfield for Ross. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Mayfield. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10. They're on 31-yard line.
What are you doing?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield over the middle. That's caught by Ross. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Bridgewater going to keep it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater, short throw to Disley. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got Sanu. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
To throw is Bridgewater. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
And here now the offense heading back out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Bridgewater to throw it this time.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there. 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give, this is Michel. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. On the option, Bridgewater calling his own number.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
By Chandler Jones. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
1st down, Cincinnati.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 31, Mayfield completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he goes out right around the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And
historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, get in there, give it to him.
That's impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Mayfield now. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
On the option, this is Mayfield.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
Bengals 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber
let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down. Now Bridgewater. This complete left side to Aguilar. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
At the 36-yard line.
Bridgewater on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Bridgewater to Michelle on the screen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Bridgewater again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get a score closer. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, and he rifles one incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield going to keep it on the option. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.